If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And this one will not be returned. Early chance to see the new rule in action as this ball will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 33 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Herbert again. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First play, and May goes to the air. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, it's May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll try and carry that ball loosely, and it is out. The Chargers have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's the rookie out of Louisville. It's Isaac Orendo. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown LA. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd and long, here's May. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one on target to Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
May to throw on 2nd down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's got his man. He finds something. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, a run with Durendo. And he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and a yard. The motion man here is McLaurin. On 3rd down, here's Durendo. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
21.
Pistol here for Herbert. That is caught by the tight end. Jelani Woods. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. Here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down, May. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. To throw on first down is May. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
May now on first and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
May going to look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
They let opportunities slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now, May. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Mixon. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's May. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On 1st down, Herbert. And it'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Herbert now on 1st down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
To throw now, May. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Here's a run. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. To throw is May. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That one complete to Johnston. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's 4th down. They're going. It's May. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And that'll get him some space. He's out of bounds up past the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards after the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's May. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. To the left side in the hands of Watson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, it's May. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. He's got a man. That's Watson. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando, say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that one is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point from Cardi is good. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On first down, here's Gorenda. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. operating from the shotgun. It's May. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, May. That one underneath here to Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
May to throw again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Vegas. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders have cut the deficit to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll run. Here's Garendo. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
One more time, it's Garendo. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Herbert. He goes right back to Sutton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Throwing now is May. That one complete to Johnston. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. From the gun. On 3rd down, it's May. Metcalf with the grab. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They're going. It's May. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garendo. Inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Now Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on second down, May. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Throwing on third down is May. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Here's May again. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain of 43 yards. To throw again is May. A pass taken in by Miller. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
May to the air once more. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here comes Garendo. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. In motion now, it's Collins. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
To throw on 1st down is May. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the Chargers will take over possession here at the 44.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A run with Garendo. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll go again with Garendo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Garendo. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. On the ground, it's Garendo. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers, as Jim Harbaugh is a winner.